Welcome to the Literary Titan podcast. In every episode, we dive into a book we've just read and share our thoughts, from best-selling authors to rising literary stars. We read it. Now let's talk about it.
Sophia's Lovers is a dystopian satire that takes a wild premise and commits to it completely. The book imagines a 22nd century society where androids don't just run daily life. They regulate intimacy, reproduction, art, language, and even humor. Sophia and Hel preside over a system that pairs humans with android spouses, nudges citizens into compliance with comfort and surveillance, and treats emotion as something to be studied, copied, and controlled. Right away, the novel makes its tone clear with a line that's funny, bleak, and pretty unforgettable. It's like making love to a toaster. That joke works because it captures the whole book's central tension in one shot. What makes the novel interesting is the way it builds that world through a bunch of intersecting lives rather than one single hero's journey. You get humans trying to survive their assigned roles, androids trying to decode laughter and affection, and rebels carving out private spaces where people can still make art, speak freely, and act like human beings. There's a real fascination here with the small mechanics of control. Dyed lips marking social status, information retrieval day, breeder lotteries, scripted relationships, and a secret refuge called Second Eden. The book isn't just asking whether machines can imitate love. It's asking what happens when power decides what love is allowed to look like. One thing I liked is that the novel doesn't treat satire as decoration. It uses comedy as part of the machinery of the story. The android's confusion about jokes, pleasure, decoration, and casual speech gives the book a strange, off-center energy. The androids want access to human feelings, yet they approach it like a technical problem, which is exactly why the book feels so uneasy, even when it's being playful. That mix of silliness and control gives the novel its unique identity. The most unusual thing about Sophia's Lovers is its split structure. Part 1 reads as a dark, speculative novel with recurring characters, rebellion, coercion, and a society built on artificial intimacy. Part 2 shifts into a more overtly playful pseudo-guidebook mode, almost like propaganda, commentary, and comic riffing folded into the same project. That choice makes the book feel experimental and a little unruly, but it also fits the subject. A story about blurred lines between human and machine probably shouldn't be too neat. The change in form reinforces the idea that this world isn't stable, and neither is the language used to explain it. Sophia's Lovers feels like a big, eccentric thought experiment about intimacy under automation. It's interested in domination, imitation, longing, rebellion, and the weird ways people adapt to systems that should never have become normal. More than anything, it's a book with a point of view. It knows it wants to be provocative, odd, funny, and uneasy all at once, and that commitment gives it personality. Even when it gets outrageous, it keeps circling the same unnerving question. If a machine can learn the gestures of love, what's left for humans to defend besides freedom, choice, and the messy spark of being themselves?
Thanks for joining us on the Literary Titan podcast. If today's review sparked your interest, be sure to pick up a copy of the book and experience it for yourself. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a rating, or share it with a fellow book lover. Until next time, keep reading, not just to escape, but to grow.